And oh my gosh, I just stepped in dog poop and I've been walking it this whole time. Early tomorrow morning, Patrick and I are getting up and we are going to drive to Ashland, Oregon. Ashland is about 3 or 4 hours away from where we live. The whole town was built around this Shakespearean festival, or these like Shakespearean theaters. I haven't been since I was high school age, so I haven't been since I was like 17 or 18. Now I'm living with my mother and she is taking her students to Ashland, and she was like, hey, would you and Patrick like to come as chaperones? I was like, yes, oh my gosh. And so it's kind of last minute, but Patrick and I are gonna get up early in the morning and we're gonna go to Ashland with my mother and her students and be chaperones.
Inside the graveyard we snuck in, but we were wrong. We were wrong now, weren't we? To think that they belonged to ghosts. Well, we were young. We are young now, aren't we? To tell you that you look pretty, but you just smiled, and then you laughed, didn't you? And here it is. Well, you are pretty to me. Well, nothing said, so just feel pretty, won't you?
We are back from our trip to Ashland. Actually, we've been back for over a week now, and Nanowrimo starts in 2 days. Our trip to Ashland was really fun. We got to see the play As You Like It. And we also saw Hairspray, which is not a Shakespearean play, but it was fun nonetheless. It was amazing, actually. They had awesome representation on the stage. They did a really good job of casting super talented people who were handicapped, and it was amazing. Amazing. I wish we could see more plays like that. As You Like It was not particularly as we liked it. That's not going on the list of my favorite Shakespearean plays. The actors did a marvelous job with what they were given, but I just don't think the play is that great. Won't go into Shakespearean plays now, but yes, NaNoWriMo is in 2 days, and I'm not ready at all. I'm having to change my game plan. I had wanted to organize all the beta reader feedback for the entire book before going back and rewriting the last 50,000 words of the book, but now it's clear that I'm not going to have time to do that in just 2 days, and I would rather finish my read through and write my own notes all the way to the end of the book and then go from there, which I realized I didn't really get as much feedback on the last 50,000 words of the book anyways, because it was really raw at the end, and I gave my beta readers the option to skip it because it was so underwritten. So I didn't get as much feedback on the end of the book anyways, so that should be easy to just look up during NaNoWriMo. I think if I just finish my read through to the end and write my own notes, that will be enough for me to rewrite the last 50,000 words of the book, and I should be okay with that. So pretty much tomorrow and then the day after that, which is Halloween, I'm going to do my best to finish my read through. I just finished my read through up through the second part of the book, so that means I've got 4 parts left to go in 2 days. But I don't have a job yet, or I do have a job. I did get hired at a job, but I don't start until the 13th of November, so that should give me enough time to start strong with Nanowrimo, hopefully before I get trained on at a new job.
It's not true. I say you kissed me, but I kissed you. But then you missed me, didn't you?
It's the first day of Nanowrimo, and I am sick, of course. I feel like this happens every Nanowrimo, doesn't it? I don't usually start off sick, but I usually end up sick at some point. I've been fighting this sickness off. It's been trying to come for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and I've been really fighting it, and then finally after all the Halloween candy last night, it just broke through and I woke up sick. But that's not the worst part. I'm starting this Camp Nanowrimo totally unprepared, and it's not for lack of trying. I spent all of Preptober really working hard to get my book to the point where I can start writing again, and I'm still not there. I haven't even finished my read through and writing my own notes on what I wanted to change in the last 50,000 words of the book, which is what I will be writing for Nanowrimo. So today I'm going to just keep plugging away at what I wasn't able to finish during Preptober and hope that I can get to a point where I can at least write, my first 1,600 words for the day. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna do our best. I've been working from my bed all day sick, and Simon has loved it, of course, because that's his dream come true, that I spend the whole day in bed. It's like I have to get up and move, and so I went upstairs and found it's actually not cold out today, and so I'm gonna go bundle myself up and work outside. I found that if I can get through chapter 28 in my read through, I can rewrite chapter 28 today, and that should give me my word count for the day. So I've got about 10 chapters to go. We'll see if I can make that happen today.
They're just days now, aren't they? They're just days. They're just days now, aren't they? They're just days. They're just days now, aren't they? Yeah, they're just days. Spend their day with me.
Okay, so today is the 4th of Nano, and I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and say what I've known for the last 3 days, which is that I will be bowing out of Nanowrimo this year. Sorry if you can hear those dogs wrestling behind me, but whatever. This will be the first Nanowrimo since like 2014, I think, that I will not be participating in, and because Nanowrimo has already started and I'm now announcing that I won't be participating, it makes me feel like I've quit in some way or given up, which is not the case. I was hoping that I could maybe squeeze participation in Nanowrimo this year. Just as I've been going over my book the last couple of days, it's become really clear to me that the book needs a lot more time and a lot more prep work to go into it before I will be ready to start writing in it again. And I didn't want to rush that process just to be able to say that I could participate in Nanowrimo and be writing something. It just doesn't feel worth it. I'm at a point in my book where I really need to let things cook, basically, in my mind. There's a lot of things I need to figure out, especially with the end of the book. The reason I need to rewrite the end of the book is because the end of the book is the most problematic, and it's the most problematic because there are still so many things that I need to fix. And they're not going to be easy fixes, and I've known that all along, and so it's not something that I can just fix in a day or two and then sit down and start writing. I feel like it'll probably take a few more months before I'll be ready to actually write the end of the book. But I'm really happy with the progress that I'm making now, and I'm going to continue working on it during NaNoWriMo. I just won't be writing, and since I won't be writing, I don't feel like that is NaNoWriMo participation. So Even though I won't be participating in NaNoWriMo and I'm bowing out here on day 4, it's not because I'm being lazy or because I just want to relax. I am working really, really hard on the book, and I'm working hard on a lot of things in my life right now. I will be starting a new job soon. It's just not a good time for NaNoWriMo, but I will be looking forward to NaNoWriMo next year and jumping back in. It's kind of strange to have NaNoWriMo going on and to not be participating. It makes me a little bit sad. Actually, it makes me really sad, but I feel like this is just what needs to happen for the greater good of my book. I need to put my book first, and putting my book first in this case just happens to mean not getting caught up in the thrill of competition with myself, or the things that I normally enjoy about NaNoWriMo are just not fitting with this stage of the book that I'm in. So that's all I have to say. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm not participating, but I am still writing, and you will still be seeing some more vlogs from me, and I'm still going to be watching all of you who are participating, who have channels, and I'm still interested if you don't have a channel but you're participating. I still really want to know how you're doing, and I want your updates down below in the comments, and I'm rooting for you guys. I hope that doesn't make my channel boring now, and that you guys will still enjoy watching my process. This is such a fun time of year and such a fun thing that we can all do as a community. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm just babbling now, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can expect more from me. I will be still vlogging my process of what I'm doing, even though I won't be writing. So, oh my gosh. I just stepped in dog poop and I've been walking it this whole time. So I'm gonna go clean this off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Pray, would you come and take a walk with me? We'll cross